One of the most exhausting activities we can engage in is the practice of judging other people. Seriously, it will wear you out. My name is Tom Miller. I have the joy of pastoring the people of Central Assembly in Superior, Wisconsin. This is Fuel for the Fire, volume 857, Mote Hunting. A mote is a twig or a straw in someone else's eye. It's contrasted in the Sermon on the Mount with a beam or a timber in your own eye. In Matthew 7, 3 and 4, Jesus reminds us, "Why do you behold the mote that is in your brother's eye, but consider not the beam that is in your own eye? Or how will you say to your brother, 'Let me pull the mote out of your eye,' and behold, a beam is in your own eye?" We all tend toward being judgmental. It comes very natural to us. Funny how we so easily look past our own sin. Proverbs 21:2 says, "Every way of a man is right in his own eyes." Judging others is a self-protection mechanism designed to help us feel good about ourselves. It has a way of taking our mind off our own shortcomings. Jesus tried to jolt us into a new way of thinking. "You hypocrite," he said, "first cast the beam out of your eye, then you shall see clearly to cast the mote out of your brother's eye." God purges us from our judgmental attitudes in three ways. Number one, when we recognize our own failures. This is owning our own sin. This is a painful process, but it changes us and it changes the way we look at people. Number two, when someone we love fails. When sin hits close to home, it becomes real and more tangible. We tend to empathize with those we love, so it becomes easier to see sin from a more understanding perspective. And number three, when we come to understand the grace of God. When we experience freedom in Christ, absent of legalism, we want nothing less for those around us. Galatians 6 exhorts us to be more compassionate than judgmental. "Brethren," it says, "if a man be overtaken in a fault, you which are spiritual, restore such a one in the spirit of meekness, considering yourself, lest you also be tempted. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ." I just don't have time to pick specks out of your eye. I have plenty to do dealing with the beam in my own eye. Maybe we could pray for each other instead. That's the way I see it. And that's a little fuel for the fire. And remember, I love you guys.